Welcome to our Strategic Planning, Goals and Objectives Wrap-Up Show with your host, Pro CEO, David Bennett.
Hello leaders, today I have a great show for you, and I just want to tell you how much I miss being with you all, being with staff, and going through this experience together. The one thing that I will miss is wearing this jacket and some workout shorts and flip-flops. Today's guest will be none other than our own executive staff. Wait a minute, now you haven't found out what they're here to do for you today, so that's going to be the fun part. Today they will be reviewing their department achievements and the goals set forth by our leadership team 3 years ago. That's right, and it's all been quite an adventure. Challenges, growth, a merger, new technologies, partnerships, all during quite a dynamic local and global market and a life-changing pandemic. We set out to achieve 4 main strategic goals. Number 1, powerful advocacy, public awareness, and community investment. Number 2, member development engagement. Number 3, driving force at Stellar MLS and leveraging member data. And number 4, leadership and staff focus on being the leader. So let's start off with our newest staff executive, our Vice President of Operations, Darroch Kaay. Welcome, Darroch. How are you doing? Give us a little lay of the land in your area.
All right, thanks, David. Happy to be here. You know, as the head of operations and member engagement, I'm charged with ensuring flawless execution of our goals. I also serve as the head of our IT infrastructure support, which, as you can imagine with COVID-19, the focus on technology has become necessary in order to serve our members in the same capacity that they're accustomed to. Seriously? Oh, that's... All right, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I thought Dan fixed that. Oh well. So anyways, goal 2 is all about member development and engagement. As soon as our office is shut down, I work closely with all of our departments to track our efforts and achievements in an easy-to-read timeline. This timeline provides transparency of our operations and demonstrates our continued dedication to our members during this challenging time. So to help achieve Goal 4, I adapted our Pro Policy Manual with the changes needed to operate through the pandemic. Our reopening policy manual contains detailed information regarding all reopening procedures and phased action plans to ensure the safety of all of our members and employees. Our inclusion of a hybrid work at home process includes additional policies and procedures to ensure maximum productivity, allowing us to serve our members in a safe environment.
Hey, thanks, Darroch. That was a great review of what we've done in the past 3 years. And thank you very much for what you've done to get us through this COVID struggle. You've been a real champion for us.
Thanks. Again, happy to be here, and good luck with the rest of your show.
And next up, we have our Finance Director, Rob Olmstead, to give us a lay of the land with numbers and to talk about being the leader in our area of association management. Rob, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Thanks, David. It's great to be here. You know, some of our members joke about how my name Rob really works for me because I take their money. But I'm not like a robber who takes their money for his own enrichment. We use their membership dollars at the national, state, and local levels to meet many of our strategic goals. We raise their professional image in the community and across the country. We have a strong advocacy program at all government levels to ensure a legislative framework that is beneficial to our members, their clients, and their industry. We enforce NAR's Code of Ethics to ensure a level playing field. We provide education to increase our members' expertise, actual and perceived, in many areas of real estate, which in turn better serves their clients and helps them succeed. How they feel about how they make their living is important, and all the things I just mentioned take money. So yes, we do take their money, and we hope they'll agree that we leverage their collective dollars to do great things for them.
Okay, that's awesome.
Under strategic goal 4, with staff being the leader, we are in the first stage of a flexible payment plan for paying their annual dues. Coming up in 2021, we will offer our members a chance to prepay their 2022 membership dues in smaller, easier, and automatic monthly payments. We'll create the invoice for 2022 at the beginning of 2021. If they've set up their credit or debit card in their CPRO membership portal, we will automatically charge that card every month for about 1/12 of their total invoice. They can pay off their balance anytime. We hope this flexible payment plan will make it easier for them to pay their annual dues in small increments rather than all at once. And they should watch their inbox for further details.
Hey Rob, we can always count on you for the numbers. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, David. It was great being here.
So next up is our Vice President of Professional Development and Standards, who wears a ton of hats around this place, Angela Emerson.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here.
Great to have you here, and nice hat.
Yes, I wear many hats, so that means I'm involved in many of our strategic goals. For goal number 1, powerful advocacy, public awareness, and community investment, I organized a strategic planning session with our Suncoast Global Council where we came up with 8 goals. I'm happy to announce that we achieved them all.
Really? That's amazing.
We instituted the global track in our professional development programming, launched the Suncoast Global Council certification, increased council membership by over 10%, hosted multiple CIPS institutes with over 300 attending this year alone, enhanced our relations with our Ambassador Association Ecuador, expand our global conference footprint by having members attend overseas and virtual events. We partnered with other global councils to bring more robust programming and participated in 5 inbound-outbound trade missions. Another way we achieved goal 1 is by offering many different fair housing and implicit bias trainings for our members and members of the public. We also hosted and sponsored the Tampa Bay Fair Housing Symposiums for the past 3 years.
That's great.
For goal number 2, member development and engagement, my department has worked hard with our communications department to increase awareness and participation in NAR's C2EX program. We pioneered the Pro Scholar program to help members affordably earn NAR designations and certifications. We instituted special professional development learning tracks, and it's safe to say we've never offered more educational opportunities for our members than we have in the last 3 years. In addition to our special learning tracks, we launched the Suncoast Global Certification, the Commercial Pro Certification, and the Pro Property Management Certification. We also aligned an MOU with our Ambassador Association in Ecuador. Goal 4, leadership and staff focused on being the leader. We really took this one to heart. We not only educated our members, but we partnered with 14 associations to offer professional development programming to their members. We recognized it's not just about us, it's about elevating the entire profession. We also enhanced the District 6 Leadership Institute in many ways, including adding a legislative field trip. We were rewarded for our hard work by being inducted this year into the Reback Hall of Fame, an honor only given to the best of the best.
Angela, that was an amazing report. I think you can now move your tassel to the other side of your mortarboard.
Yes, it's been a lot of hard work, but it has been very rewarding.
Thanks for a great job. Next up, we have Joe Farrell, our Vice President of Public Policy. Take it away, Joe.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here today. I'm coming to you from our nation's capital, as you can see right behind me.
Wait a minute, something looks odd here. Why is the flag not moving? Are you in your kitchen?
Okay, David, let's just leave that to the fact checkers. We know this is politics. All right. Well, David, everything in our strategic plan that applies to public policy and advocacy, strategic goal 1, can be boiled down to vote, act, and invest. The last 3 years in vote, we screened 94 candidates for 33 offices and 1 countywide referendum. Our current success rate is 74% of our races that we get involved with, we win. That's pretty good against the national average. It's right about the same amount. And in the last 3 years, we've spent almost $300,000 in RPAC and IE funds that was approved to support these candidates in that 1 referendum. We've also, in the past 3 years, encouraged more members to get involved in the election process. While realtors are far more likely to be registered voters than the average citizen, and far more likely to vote than the average registered voter, we activated a voter registration and vote-by-mail member education campaign to increase their rate of voting. We also connected our members to some of the candidates face-to-face through various activities. This helped our members see the value in what we do in the legislative sphere. David, we do more than just get involved in elections. We work with local governments to create regulatory frameworks, especially ones in the past 3 years that regard short and long-term rentals that address complaints within the market without creating regulations to owners for operators. One major issue that we've been working on for a while in St. Petersburg, almost 5 years now, is property rights of homeowners that live in areas prone to flooding from a Category 1 hurricane or worse. Many in the community were okay with stripping these rights away from homeowners, considering that the property still held value and could be further protected with enhanced building standards. We weren't okay with stripping those values away. And that's why we've activated an issues mobilization, and we've been emailing members and encouraging them to come speak out and contact their city council members about this.
That's great.
Also in the last few years, we impaneled an affordability task force, engaged a land use attorney, and help craft common sense policies for us to advocate and educate stakeholders, and sponsor a financial literacy class within the Economic Housing Symposium. The reason we do all this is because homeownership affordability is at the forefront of all public policy across our country. And especially here in Pinellas County, we're at a tipping point of a lack of inventory, and especially a lack of quality inventory. This is an issue that we've all cared about through Sadowski trust funds at the state level and nationally through other issues. We've really put our shoulder to the wheel on this one locally now. We're proud of it. We've also enjoyed moderate success in Pasco County in reducing transportation impact fees and so for affordable housing projects. And we've also been working really hard in St. Pete and making it easier to get accessory dwelling units built throughout the community. These are small things, but these are just a few of the other things we're doing to help out with homeownership affordability in our community. Overall, the needed major changes within our community elude policymakers, and the consensus on the right path forward continues to be difficult, but our association in the last 3 years and moving forward will continue to work on issues that will bring together our community and make it so that everyone can reach the American dream. Finally, one of the most important things we do here is invest. Our advocacy in acting and also in voting and electing folks is driven by RPAC and the efforts that it does. I won't go into too in depth with that. Travis Norton, David, will be joining you later to talk about that. But I will say that he has done some great work working with our RPAC chairs and vice chairs the last couple of years, Ken Breland, Major Easthagen, Mark Middleton, and Glenn Richards. So with that, David, thank you. That's what we've been working on the most recently, and I hope you have a great day.
Wow, amazing report, Joe, but we'll see you when you get back from DC. And next up, although not a staff vice president, integral to our membership's day-to-day engagement, Travis Norton, our political communications and strategy manager. Take it away, Travis.
It's great to be here today, David. As part of our advocacy team and the liaison for our Young Professionals Network, I am heavily involved with our strategic goal number 1. Powerful advocacy, public awareness, and community investment. YPN has always been involved with charitable activities, and over the last 3 years, they provided over 240 Thanksgiving meals to local families. Since 2018, our young professionals distributed over 220 backpacks with school supplies and uniforms to students. To pay for the backpacks and Thanksgiving meals, our YPN created a fun annual event, a foot golf tournament that is original and inclusive for all members, not just traditional golfers. On the advocacy side, we've raised $73,000 through our PAC auctions.
Sold.
Our RPAC committee has increased the amount of major investors and increased the RPAC contributions by the general membership by increasing their suggested contribution amount from $25 to $39.
What else you got for us?
The RPAC committee in 2019 developed the United Alliance program that delivers an amazing benefits package to our major investors. My personal favorite advocacy activity was launching our monthly Pints and Politics events in Pinellas and Pasco, which not only connected members to over 24 elected officials, but supported local breweries.
Oh, the fifth one's the hardest.
And let's not forget, 10 years ago in March of 2020, our young professionals and board members signed waived with the candidates that Pro recommended for city council and mayor. Then, 5 years later, we waved signs on Election Day on August 18th for school board and county commission candidates. We hope to continue sign waving for every election moving forward, unless the zombie apocalypse happens. Then you're just going to have to use those campaign signs to board up your home that you just recently refinanced or purchased. Joe wrote that one for me. What can I say?
Great report, Travis, but leave the humor to Amy Schumer.
Thanks for having me here today, David. Now it's time to eat some pie.
And next up, our Vice President of Membership Support and Supra, Cherie, Darroch.
Thank you, David. I'm so glad to be here.
Welcome to the show, Cherie.
My team was involved with Goals 2, which is membership development and engagement. The biggest task my department took on was being proactive and trying to prevent office suspensions due to members not paying their MLS fees or their dues. So what we did was made outbound calls to our brokers and also sent emails way before that office suspension date. That gave the broker enough time to contact their agent to see if they wanted to remain a Pro member or go inactive or pay their fees. The good news is we haven't had to suspend any offices since we started this process. So that's wonderful news.
Good job.
I would also like to share with you one other item that we couldn't have foreseen 3 years ago, but it's worth mentioning. My membership support team wanted to be here during this pandemic and office shutdown. We made office chat now available online. So that means our members can contact us through the chat Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 o'clock. If they leave a message after our hours, we will contact them the next business day. And of course, we still kept emails and phone calls available for our members. Also, if a member wanted to purchase a lockbox or store items, all they needed to do is call us and make an appointment. They could come by and we would give them the merchandise here. So you can see, with even the unusual circumstance of the pandemic, we have not missed a beat.
Cherie, that was amazing, and thank you for all you've done to make us a virtual association during COVID.
Thank you so much, David. We really wanted to be here for our members. We enjoy working here, and we just hope to continue serving our members.
And up next, we have our Vice President of Communications and Affiliate Relations, Kim Simmons. Welcome to the show, Kim.
A bottle of champagne and no glass this time. Oh, hi, David.
Are you on a jet?
Well, you told us to aim high.
This jet isn't in our 2020 budget, and that better not be Cindy's champagne.
Well, let's not talk budgets today. Let's focus on goals and objectives. As the head of communications, I touch many areas of our strategic goals, as my job is to take everything we work so hard on and deliver it to our members in a variety of ways. I don't have specific goals to achieve other than Goal 2, but I work hand in hand with other departments to promote what they're doing for our members. For Goal 2, member development and engagement, surveying our members is key in learning how we're doing in their eyes. We engaged T360 to facilitate a full membership survey, and our overall score was 3.37 out of 4. 88% of respondents reported that they were either satisfied or very satisfied with our performance. Yay! Then COVID hit. We had to quickly pivot and change how we served our members while staying safe. I surveyed the membership about a month after our offices shut down and was pleasantly surprised to learn that 98.2% of respondents thought we were doing a good job of keeping them informed on COVID-19 related industry changes.
Really? That's amazing.
I must have caught them on a good day. Then, in May, I surveyed them again to gauge how COVID was impacting their businesses. Survey results give us a really good reading of what we do well and what we could do better so that we can plan for the future. With the addition of our art and multimedia director, Dylan, we upgraded our ability to produce graphic design, photography, and videography fully in-house. This enables faster, higher quality communications, which helps polish our brand and skyrocket our social media engagement.
Amazing report, Kim.
You're welcome, thank you.
But your budget's coming down from Dom Perignon to Corbel. Wow, what an amazing show. I'd like to thank our special guests for their leadership and successes, as well as their hard-working team members that don't appear in today's show, but are behind the scenes working for you every day. I'm very proud of how they've all kept the wheels turning and working so hard to ensure our members are more profitable and productive. Well, so long for now. David out.
Not bad. I see my path to Hollywood right now.
And this will be our finest hour.
Leadership and staff. Thing I crap. I can't get this crazy hat to stay on.
And this is Joe signing off from our nation's capital. Goodbye, America.
As you said 10 years ago.
I know I did. I put that on purpose.
Oh, my bad.
I did that on purpose because it seems so long ago. Okay.
Could I please see this before anybody else sees it?
Yes.
Where's that champagne?